Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Dr. aka EDU_curlz here, also known as Nia, Dr. Ladson, whatever you're going for today, but put that doctor in front of it because put some respect on my jump. Anyway, today I'm back and we're going to talk about hair cleansers, as you can tell by the title. I'm going to talk about shampoos in a category, and then I'm going to talk about co-washes in a category. And sorry, y'all, I'm looking down because my products are right here. But for those of you who are new here, welcome. It is great to have you here. So glad to have you. If you do not already like or comment or follow me, please do that and hit that bell notifications that you stay up to date on all the film that I drop. I mainly create curl content and health and wellness content for women, specifically tackling a lot of issues that plague Black women. And so I'm really excited to be back filming and back jumping into that. All right, let's jump in. We're gonna start with cleansers today. I'm super excited. So a few years ago, there was like a kick. I've been natural now for about 10 years. And a few years ago, there was this kick around like, don't use shampoo and shampoo's bad and it dries your hair out and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, everyone kind of goes with the fads when you're in this natural hair community at the beginning, and then you figure things out and you're like, hell no, that does not work for me. And that was one that didn't work for me. My hair collects buildup pretty easily because I use gels. And because of that, I must cleanse my hair. Like I have to find a way to cleanse my hair. And so I have 4 shampoos that I'm gonna share with you today, and then 2 co-washes that I absolutely love. And we're gonna talk a little bit about those. I'm going to start with a brand that is near and dear to my heart. Also, I will just name that a lot of the brands that I use are Black woman-owned brands. That is really important to me to make sure that I am supporting in that way. And sometimes it's hard to get and sometimes it's difficult to maintain, but it is a part of my hair process that is really important to me. So the first one is the Miche Detox. It is one of my favorite shampoos. This is a clarifying shampoo for dry, itchy scalp. It has a really great ingredient. So it has ginger, rosemary, lemongrass, white willow bark, hibiscus flower, ginseng root, yerba mate leaf extract, and a whole bunch of other ingredients that I can't say, apple cider vinegar, distilled water. This, I think, retails for about $14 to $15, maybe $14.99, I want to say. And I get this on subscription from Miche. Miche is a Black woman-owned brand. I also happen to be one of their ambassadors, and so I really, really love this. I'll leave my code in the description bar so that if you are interested in trying this brand and have not yet tried it, you get a chance to do it. This is really clarifying, and I love that for my hair. I need this probably once a month to happen in my hair. That is like a must for me. At maximum once a month. At minimum, I'm like, wait, no, is it the other way? I think it might be the other way. Anyway, not the point. So once a month is like must do, don't have a choice. Sometimes I need to do it though every 2 weeks. And so I will always do a detoxing shampoo, and then I will throw in a moisturizing shampoo. This is also by Miche. It is called Cleansed. This smells like candy in a freaking bottle. It is so good. And it is for dry and dehydrated hair, and it is a moisturizing shampoo. And it, again, has white willow bark extract, hibiscus flower extract, ginseng, yerba mate leaf, vegetable glycerin, and a whole bunch of ingredients that I cannot say, and distilled water. Silicone, both are silicone, sulfate, parabens, free, vegan and cruelty free for all hair types. This retails about the same as the detox, so about $14.99 to $15.99. I can't remember which one it is. And I order it, like I said, religiously because it is something I must keep with my hair. Now, this is one that I can use once a week. And so moisturizing for me goes for once a week, while the detoxifying one or clarifying one is probably going to be in my hair like bi-weekly to monthly. All right, I'm going to show you 2 more, also done by a Black woman-owned brand. I also do a trade-off. Now, both of these are actually considered like gentle shampoos, not really like super clarifying, but one I use as a clarifying shampoo, and the other one I use as my moisturizing one. So the first one is the Camille Rose Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. This is actually the one that I use as my clarifying shampoo. So again, bi-weekly to once a month. This one I can use more frequently, but it has ginger root oil, a lot of ingredients that I can't say, citric acid, aniseed oil, castor seed oil, vegetable derived guar chloride, whole bunch of ingredients I can't say, but it's castor oil, aniseed oil, and it's an enlivening hair cleanser with natural notes of sweet ginger and lemon peel. This is one that you can use a little bit more, but I do use it as my clarifier, and so that is just really why I don't use it as much. I can technically use it more frequently, so bi-weekly if I wanted to, but I treat this like my cleansing one while I treat my Guava Slip Detangling shampoo as my moisturizing one. This is from their new recipe, Camille Rose recipe line. It is, I'll get really close, the Guava Slip Detangling shampoo. This ingredients, similar, a whole bunch of things that I cannot say. Avocado oil, linseed oil, graviola, fruit extracts, a lot of fruit extracts, and is really, really great. And this is to detangle and cleanse for all hair textures, and it's with guava and cacao plum. Those are the main parts of the recipe. Both of these retail, I think, for about $12.99, so not super, super expensive. What I really love about them is the concentration nozzle, which really allows me to get real close to my scalp and zhuzh it in there. And that is probably my favorite thing about both of these. Also, these come in 12 fluid ounces, while these come in 8. And so you'll see I will use the Camille Rose way more because I try to hold on to this a little bit longer, but I rotate between the two sets of shampoos because shampooing, like I said, is something I must do every week. Next are two of my Holy Grail co-washes. Because I probably wash and do my hair every 2 days. And in summer, I'm okay with doing it like every day sometimes. But between those washes, I use a co-wash. And so one of the co-washes that I love that is an HG that I've had forever, and this is a pump top. And so I love this container, and I literally just refill her when I get smaller bottles because I cannot find her with the pump top anymore. I used to be able to get her on Amazon, and now I don't even know what they did with it. But this is the As I Am Coconut Co-Wash Classic. This is a cleansing cream conditioner with tangerine, coconut oil, castor oil, saw palmetto, and sterol oils, or phytosterols. Sorry. Phonics, y'all. Phonics. And like it has a really great ingredients. You use it as a like light cleanser, and so I use this in the middle of the week. So this is what I'll use when I probably wash my hair every 2 days now because of summer. So between shampoos, this is what I will use. And then the other one that I really, really love is the Curlsmith Quenching Conditioning Wash. Same thing, between shampoos, I will use this. These are big bottles because I really don't like to have to like repurchase a lot. This is 32 fluid ounces, and this is 32 fluid ounces. This retails for about 50 bucks. Not gonna lie, it's expensive. And this one I think was about 20 online, but if you re-up in the smaller bottle and just fill this, those are like $9, and I get it on auto subscription and sent it to my house. But the Curl Quenching Conditioning Wash is also really great. It has resurrection flower, rosemary extract, apricot kernel, coconut oil, rare andrioba, and avocado oil. Both of these are sulfate, paraben, silicone, mineral oils, phthalates free. This is cruelty free and vegan ingredients. And I mean, honestly, both are really, really great, really moisturizing. What I really love about both of these is I will co-wash with my hair. I'll let it sit, wash the rest of my body, and then rinse it out. And my hair is super, super soft and ready to go. So those are my cleansers. So I have a few shampoos, my co-washes, and those are just, they're bae. I haven't changed these at all. I don't switch these up often. Cleansing is not the part for me where I'm going to try a bunch of stuff and like, oh my God, I must have. It's just not. Now that I find my co-washes, I will not switch. I will not move. I will not change. I know I love these. There may be some that I try. Like I like the Camille Rose Coconut Water Co-Wash. I don't have an interest in trying wash products because they don't stay in my hair. The place where I really like to play and try new things are my actual styling products. And so that's honestly just where I put my energy. I don't spend a lot of my energy in wash products. And so that's it. Those are the wash products that I'm using, from co-wash to shampoo. The next one that you'll see in this series is my conditioners, and we'll talk a little bit about where I'm at in that routine. I actually have deep conditioner in my hair right now, which is really funny because I'm going to film that one, and then film a little bit of tools, and then that's it, y'all, for today. And then the next part of the series will drop later. And so thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you see this outfit again, it is just because your girl is knocking out some film, because it's been a minute. So as always, have a blessed day. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and I will see you in the next film. Bye, guys.